Jamaica's cousin, Dina AHGER-SMITH, is okay. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please. Hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts. After this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready? Yep, good to go. Yesterday, news broke that cousin Dina AHGER-SMITH of the United Kingdom, born to Jamaican parents, was injured in the finals of the races happening in Europe. In a post on her Instagram, she stated, "Cramped in both calves, very frustrated, never cramped in a race before. On to the next one," which means that she's okay. Now, she was a clear favorite in the finals that featured Daryl Nita, Iwiba Sauboda, Munjinga Kambunji, but it was Dina AHGER-SMITH with her PB of 10.82, who was the clear favorite to win in this finals, but cramped up 35 meters into the race. It was Germany's Gina Locken-Kemper who won in a time of 10.99 ahead of Munjinga Kambunji, who ran 10.99 also, and Daryl Nita third, 11 seconds flat. AHGER-SMITH was recorded to have done 16.03. Now, if you look back at the race, you can see that she was clearly concerned. 35 meters in the 100 meters, you could see her pull up clearly in the race. For clarity, Daryl Nita was running out of lane number 3 in that final. Now, the last time we saw her was in the 200 meters in Eugene, Oregon, where she ran third, winning a bronze medal behind Jamaica's Sharika Jackson and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price. Nita's 22.02 third place and bronze medal win was much more than we had anticipated, because she had been suffering from injury issues since last year when she had to withdraw from the Tokyo 2020 Olympics due to injury. She simply seemed to have gotten right back to form towards the end of her season, right before her Eugene runs. She did extremely well in the 100 meters, running a national record for England, a time of 10.82 and a personal best, fastest time by any English female athlete all time. And of course, her 22.02 got her a bronze medal. So she had a really good time there in Eugene, Oregon. So we had, as stated, she clearly came into this final as the clear favorite to win. She has the fastest PB of anyone in that field, but because of these cramps, well, you know, it didn't translate into the victory that everyone thought was going to occur there in Europe in the championships. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, we have constantly talked about injury being the bane of any athlete. It's a thing that haunts almost every athlete that I've ever met or come across has had injury to some degree or other. Dina AHGER-SMITH being no exception. And of course, as I stated just a few moments ago, last year ended in tragedy for her. And she came back this year, surprised many, because I'm going to be honest with you, we knew that she would be a factor in terms of the 200 meters in Eugene, Oregon. We did not anticipate her remarkable run. But when we saw her in the heats and in the semifinals, we understood that she was in the best shape of her life. Unfortunately for her, she was running against the three fastest women on the planet at this point in time, meaning Shericka Jackson, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and Elaine Thompson-Herah. So she was a clear favorite to win, and I understand why immediately, which is the right thing for the athlete to do. The moment you feel a cramp, etc., especially if you have a history of injury, one has to be very, very cautious. And she did the right thing, slowing down and taking her time going through the gate. Now, of course, many persons panicked because they thought that she was seriously injured. In fact, I myself thought she was seriously injured. So I was very pleasantly surprised that she was okay, and it was just leg cramps. Cramps, of course, can be very painful and very uncomfortable for any athlete. So as I said, she did the right thing. Now, I am anticipating that Dina AHGER-SMITH should improve consistently. She has really brought down her 100-meter time. 10.82 is no joke. It's an extremely impressive time, and I see greater things ahead for this young lady. Her 200-meter 22:02 is impressive. I believe that she will run sub 22 in the next season, and if she remains injury-free, she should be a factor. We cannot take Dina AHGER-SMITH lightly, people. Apart from the fact that she's Yardi, she's Jamaican by blood. The fact of the matter is she's an extremely talented athlete and was, until Shericka Jackson dethroned her, the former world champion over the 200 meters from 2019. And she has been improving consistently. So we here at Peter Lloyd World are anticipating. You all know, if you are regulars here, that we are big fans of Dina AHGER-SMITH. And it's not just because she's a Yardi and she's a cousin. According to Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Shericka Jackson, and us here at Peter Lloyd World, we've been telling you that she a few and we're cousin for a long time. But she's really a very talented athlete, and one has to give props where one is due. She was the clear favorite to win. In fact, she should have won, because once she was in the kind of shape she was in Eugene, I don't say anybody would have beaten her in that final. But you know, that's why it's a race. On the day, anything can happen. So we do believe that should she remain injury-free, she's going to have an even better 2023 season, should all go well, and we're anticipating faster times from her. Who knows, maybe Dina AHGER-SMITH will be running sub 10.8 come next season. It is not impossible. That 10.82 was very impressive in Eugene, and we are anticipating faster times for over the 200 meters. She's really a 200 meter specialist. So there you have it. We're very happy to report that our cousin from England, Dina AHGER-SMITH, is not seriously injured. She was really suffering leg cramps. She confirmed this on her Instagram feed, where she basically said she had leg cramps in both of her calves, which is unusual. And she also said she had never ever had that happen to her in a race before. This is why she ended up running 16:05, I believe, which is a remarkable time for someone with her level of talent. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, leave your comments, and remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up!